Welcome to Boxing Champion.
In the heavyweight division, there are key players such as Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and others. However, while you have your key players at the top, there are also plenty of talented fighters working their way up. And one of those fighters is the 6'7" southpaw Bakhodir Jalolov. Originally from Sarausio, Uzbekistan, now fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, USA, Jalolov at the age of 28 has a professional record of 11 wins, no losses, and all 11 wins coming by way of knockouts. His height, his 81-inch reach, and his power and size make him a threat to be taken seriously in the heavyweight division. Let's have a look at Jalolov's amateur career and see the early stages of his journey. Jalolov experienced great success as an amateur, winning the World Championships in 2019 as well as a bronze in 2015. Furthermore, he also won gold 3 times in the Asian Championships in 2017, 2019 and 2021. He also won Olympic gold in 2021 at the Tokyo Olympics. Obviously, during this time, Jalolov faced top competition in the amateurs, getting wins over the likes of Richard Torres, Fraser Clark, Satish Kumar, Justice Hooney, Ali Erin Demirizm, and Muhammad Abdelayev. He fought a huge number of amateur fights. According to BoxRec, he fought 104 times and most probably fought more than that. Jalolov's career as a pro is somewhat different to much of his current competition. After initially turning pro in 2018, Jalolov went back to the amateurs on 3 occasions. He went back to the amateurs to compete in the 2019 Asian Championships, the 2019 World Championships, and the Olympics, which took place in 2021. He subsequently went on to win gold on all 3 occasions. As a professional, Jalolov has looked impressive. On his professional debut, he defeated tricky journeyman Hugo Trujillo by 3rd round stoppage. Trujillo was undefeated at the time. After that, as a pro, Jalolov has continued to fight lower level opposition, as most prospects do after just turning pro. However, the important thing is that Jalolov has looked impressive doing it, which isn't always the case with up and coming prospects. The last 2 fights for Jalolov have represented somewhat of a step up. On the 18th of March 2022, Jalolov defeated the tough, rough and rugged journeyman Kamil Sokolowski in 5 rounds. This is impressive because Kamil Sokolowski has been known to extend prospects over a number of rounds, take them the distance, and even pull off a number of upsets against previously unbeaten prospects. Therefore, the win against Kamil Sokolowski is impressive. Furthermore, in his last fight, he took on Jack Mulway, who going into the fight had never been stopped, plus he had gone the distance with fellow unbeaten prospect Frank Sanchez. Jalolov was able to put on a relatively one-sided performance and score a devastating knockout over Mulway, knocking him out in the last round in an 8-rounder. Whilst only 11 fights in as a pro, Jalolov has fought decent competition for a pro with 11 fights and has looked good doing it. I believe it is time for him to gradually step up the competition. I'd like to see him in next with the likes of Razvan Kajanu, Kevin Johnson and Marius Wack. If he comes through a couple of fights at that level, I'd then like to see him fight the likes of Brian Jennings, Gerald Washington or Dominic Brazil. I believe Jalolov has the potential to go on and become a top contender in the heavyweight division, possibly even become champion. However, it is also important to bring him along at the right pace, giving him the right fights at the right time, but equally understanding that because he fought at such a high level as an amateur, he can in fact be brought along slightly quicker than an average prospect. He has the attributes to go far in the heavyweight division. He's tall, he's rangy, he hits hard, and he's a southpaw, which can cause fighters a lot of issues. With other heavyweight prospects coming through such as Frank Sanchez, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Justice Hooney, Zan Kazabutski and Arsenbek Makhmudov amongst others, the competition is stiff but that will make for some entertaining fights. As for Jalolov, he needs to keep doing what he's doing, keep progressing forward, and the future for this heavyweight prospect looks promising.